snap these legs and look for a Muda lock. And it was this move, but it was Titán's ability to lift his head off the mat and the incredible pressure that was put on TJP's neck that led to the submission last night. Absolutely incredible. What a night for, you know, surprises, if you want to call them that. Fast starts, tries another drop toe hold, can't get it done. Master Wato, Kanemaru, Robbie Eagles on top of things in the B block, along with the debuting driller, Dan Moloney. Had to be impressed with him last night. And Clark Connors, 100 proof with a new finisher called the Chaser. Jr.30, we're thinking about you. And the boot wash, but Kushida misses clothesline. Kushida's had a hard time getting going tonight. And again, it's TJP's ability to be equally effective offensively and defensively, and Kushida's on the pass out there and goes into the ropes. That shoulder is taking a beating. Over the A block, Leo Rush defeated Show, not without controversy, of course, from the House of Torture. DOUKI, as we mentioned, got the victory over Kushida. Titán over TJP. Taiji Ishimori over a man of his word, Ryusuke Taguchi. And in the main event last night, Speedball Mike Bailey defeated and the drop kick to the knee. The knee breaker. He's got it dialed in now. But certainly favoring that left knee. Kanemaru was able to get the submission victory over El Desperado last night. The Driller Killer is what beat BUSHI. Satellite DDT, no. Kanemaru's chest is a couple of shades of red darker as Moloney hits the ropes. Oh boy, full speed. Kanemaru shoved into the ropes, but the roll up. Heel Master knows what to do. Oh, wait a minute. Walks into the roll up too. And now gonna step in. How about that? Almost a Mike Graham version of the figure four, the way he stepped in instead of turning and twisting. But you see how it is applied. And the most senior tenured member of the field of 20 in the 30th version of this tournament. 20 times he's been to the dish here in these tournaments. He's seen it all. And starting with a drop kick instead of a hip attack.
Yeah, I wouldn't have expected Taguchi to start fast.
He tried that last night with Taiji Ishimori.
The unfortunate thing is Leo might just be faster
Yes.
than everybody on Earth.
You go back to Wrestle Kingdom. There's the first hip attack of the tournament. But now, watch this. Drop kick. Comes up and over the top of the plot job, and beautifully done. You go back to Wrestle Kingdom. Got to give you the props and the congratulations for the victory over Leo Rush. His face split open, bloodied mess. You were able to gain the victory. Then, flash forward to Road to Wrestling Dontaku, you guys defended the titles. Your eye gets split open, and you guys wind up losing. Did you think about the similarity between those two matches at all?
Well, it's quite the karmic effect, to say the least, for the junior tag division. But, I guess it goes to show that...
Cover.
I think it goes to show that it really takes that much to unseat, who's on top. I mean, it took a near-death experience for Leo to get us past him. And, I said it with Kevin, I have a lot of respect for a guy who's willing to kill me to take what was ours.
That was a nasty, nasty gash right in your eyebrow. It was one of those cuts that was so deep it didn't bleed very much. It bled enough. There's a nice puddle on the canvas, nice stain.
Jeez, look at Leo go.
Yeah, he's incredible. Absolutely incredible. This his first Best of the Super Junior Lope. Whoa!
Speaking of rally cries, disguised as the first attack.
And that tape that he came into the match with last night, now more pronounced. Eagles step through, getting into the Ron Miller. Yep.
And just like that, I'm telling you, it could end in a heartbeat with Robbie Eagles.
In less than 30 seconds, Clark Connors finds himself in danger of being submitted. So Eagles with the fast start, catching Clark Connors by surprise. And the mighty don't kneel. Let's see what Robbie can do here.
Robbie going for that new move of his.
Clark blocked it beautifully. Defense leading to offense. Oh!
Robbie needs this breather on the floor. I'll tell you, from being in the ring with both of these men, one thing that Robbie's going to have trouble with is Clark is a tank, if there ever was one. Hard to put a dent in him.
Yeah, and now just like we saw last night with Kevin Knight, but right on the shoulder. Come on now. And now right in front of us. Oh!
I am really excited for this platform, for Mike Bailey, and for everybody to see just what they're missing.
Watch out now, watch the cameraman. Basically use the cameraman as a shield to drive the chair into the midsection.
Well, it looks like Mike Bailey was missing Show's location on that one.
Yeah,
And maybe this approach is not as insane as I think. I mean, Show's got the clear advantage right now.
And of course, the barefoot Bailey. You knew it was going to be a target at some point. I know you've, of course, great respect for Mike Bailey and looking forward to the match tomorrow, but the idea of being able to see his talent here on this big stage, for a lot of New Japan fans, it might be the first time they've ever heard of him.
There are 3 people that have kicked me harder than anybody else on earth. Katsuhiko Nakajima.
Okay.
Hayato. Fujita Jr. Hayato.
Oh, yeah.
And Mike Bailey.
Damn. All right, so there's the bell, but the clear advantage for Show. Last night he used Evil to get the jump on Leo Rush. Now he kind of hid behind the cameraman who was capturing the entrance of Mike Bailey. And driving the chair into the big toe of Speedball, going to slow him down. You talked earlier about getting hot at the right time. Mike Bailey's coming into this tournament on a prolific run of success and faces Ace Austin. And
there we go.
Knocked Ace Austin out on the floor, won by countout, screaming Italians at him the whole time. And starting fast here on Kevin Knight, who comes in wounded after absorbing one hell of a beating.
Stay on him, kid.
Last night at the hands of Clark Connors.
Yes! Akira! Akira!
And right here next to us, please save me, Oscar. Hold on now.
Oh, look out, buddy.
Look out for that punch. Oh,
no.
man.
Gotta breathe, kid. You gotta breathe.
Kevin Knight clutching that shoulder, of course, which took significant damage, being run into 3 different ring posts. Catching one on his left eyebrow as well. Snapmare.
Oh. Now, Kevin is a much better athlete, and I don't mind admitting that, but Akira's got the speed advantage.
Cover. There are no gimmies in this tournament at all. Doesn't matter the block. You got 9 opponents and you could go 9-0, 0-9.
No, absolutely. I feel like both blocks are up for grabs. That works to my advantage.
How's he gonna leap here? No hands to the top.
Get under, there we go. The kid is learning.
And he gets a near fall out of it. Taiji Ishimori, for all the success that he has had in this tournament, has yet to win a best of Super Junior tournament. His all-time record, though, fantastic at 37-18.
There are some regular season teams and some playoff teams.
Yeah.
And so far, this is a regular season team in Ishimori.
Some of that Matrix-like escapability. But the handspring, blast of a kick, he had to go looking for him and was able to connect. Well done by Taiji Ishimori.
Hard to say at this point who's got the advantage, Kev.
I'll always go with Ishimori with the exposed steel and having done some front end work on the shoulder, but
and the experience factor.
Yeah, always true. And making sure to drive him all the way to the ring post. Shoulder breaker, shoulder breaker. Got it. He can take his time at this point, no need to rush, right?
No need to rush, but if he gives Titán too much space, he's got to stay near him at least, even if he doesn't stay on him. The problem is, and he's going to find, is Titán is so economical with his offense. It's deadly in one hit, in one shot.
La Mística coming up. And if he hits it, it's absolutely over, but he doesn't. Thrust kick with an answer by Titán, who now goes for one of his own. And now walks it over to
This is what I'm talking about.
Spinebuster thoughts denied by BUSHI, who now comes off the ropes. Scoop and a slam.
Traditional catch wrestling strength, fundamental moves. You know, this is Desperado's bread and butter, but it's what's going to save him with only one wheel.
And enough strength on a one-leg base to suplex BUSHI over, pressing down on the shoulders, getting a 2 count.
He's getting closer, but the comeback is complete. The thing is with Despi, though, he's got such a thick trunk. You know, you take away one of those legs, he's got enough strength to keep you to still finish off these moves.
Guitarra del Angel. Let's see if he's got Bushi trying to go back to the knee. Desperado's flexibility.
See, that was more about Bushi knowing what was coming, but Desperado knowing what was coming back as well.
And a short DDT coming off. Long blower. Well, after the lung blower, he'll go for a cover two,
and
a kick out, but now it's usually MX time.
And he's stringing together his menu pretty well here. And it's going very well with the palette he's already had with the leg.
And now, as simple as it gets, just pull back.
See, the thing about this here is it doesn't look like it's you know, a super creative hold, but when you have a knee injury like this and you get swollen, it's hard to even just bend your knee. And that could separate your knee at the joint. Like, you can't tell me, looking at him, that he doesn't eat crayons.
Well, when he's not using them to draw, he might chew on a couple, but DOUKI trying to get a fast start. Watch out, boys. Hang on, because our semifinal may not be too long. Watch out! Went for suplex de la Luna, pop-up powerbomb, no.
Well, Hiromu said in his book, DOUKI's got a lot of moves, and he seems to know what they are.
Be careful, DDT! And down goes Hiromu right, almost in our laps. Red Shizuno's the official.
A ブロック公式戦高橋宏夢対同期 A ブロック公式戦30分一本勝負でございます。
And Hiromu staying away. So obviously when you see the offense of Hiromu Takahashi, it's a lot of the things that DOUKI had done. Another DDT on the floor. A lot of the things that DOUKI had done far away from any cameras or notoriety in, you know, street levels of Mexico.
I find it interesting that DOUKI's focusing the attack on Hiromu's head, but Hiromu's already crazy. I don't think he's going to affect his decision-making anymore.
He's already successfully defended the junior title with a broken neck. So, yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So underneath the bottom rope, but a very, very fast start for DOUKI.
However many minutes deep, and it's just coming down to right hands.
Yep.
Who can put who in the dirt first?
And Yo mixing him up, back to the knee.
Gotta wonder what Yo's thinking here. Multiple failed attempts at picking him up.
Yep. Dragon suplex. And the drop down roll up and a near fall. Direct drive.
Still can't get it.
And the Dragon's great, a second two.
Whoa.
Man, Yo just barely squeezed out of that cradle.
Wato almost won the chess game with a pawn.
Underneath the thrust kick. Glancing blow, but it's enough at this point.
Sometimes just hitting the temple on the edge is all you need. Yo's just looking for safe real estate now.
And trying to get out of the middle of the ring because this high-angled German
Both men having trouble.
Ooh, poison Rana.
Don't need a good shoulder for that. Or that. But he might have enough for just one.
Blast away.